Hello and welcome to BonBonB's What Map for City Skylines. There are well over 20,000 maps on the workshop now, and so choosing the right one for your new city is a huge task. So every Wednesday and Saturday we'll review a few and hopefully find you the right one for your next build. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to today's What Map. Now before we get started, please click like, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. We've grown an awful lot in the last couple of months, guys, and that's thanks entirely to you. Now what I really want to do is grow the channel to a reasonable size so that I can invest a bit more time and give you the quality of content that you deserve. Speaking of content, shall we do some maps? Okay, so first up, Auriolus Isles by Perrih. Now this map looks stunning from up here. I'm not going to say whether it matches it. When you get down to ground level you can wait for that. But I love this from up here. I absolutely adore this map. Resources. Well, now, sandbox players only I would suggest, because nothing to play with there at all, is there? Come on, Perrih. Come on, you're doing so well. Now this is Peekaboo Mountain. Peekaboo! Yeah. Look at that. Look at those islands. Beautifully done. And the rocks, they look, well, almost solid. Almost. A little bit of a sandy treasure island kind of thing going on down this end. I've got some more of those to come as well. Let's have a look at the roads as usual. Now these bridges, they're not quite as beautifully aligned as they could be. I appreciate it's quite difficult to do at the edge of the map. Now that's not exactly perfect, but oh, am I asking for perfection now? Goodness me. And yeah, some more bridges, and now we've got the castle protecting the way in. Right, and some upright stones as well. That's not the best bit of rail, is it? Come on. Dear oh me, Perrih. You were doing so well. Now, these are almost perfectly aligned. Almost. And that's absolutely spot on. Lets you choose what you want to do. Build planes exactly perfectly flat, which makes it very easy to plan out your roads. Apart from this one here, now I'm thinking they were playing with the terraform tool, trying to work out how to put a road up a slope and forgot to delete it. That's my guess. Anyway, there's one more route in, and now this is a little bit wonky. A wonky bridge. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Once again, it'd be nice if the towers were aligned. That's awful. That is very poor. And comes up the other side. It should have just stayed level all the way across. That would have solved that. And these could be level, but they're not. A little disappointing. And this heads off into the fog. And around the corner there, look at that. Not too bad though. Not too bad. I like the idea. Let's go skipping around the island just to have a bit of an idea of what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Now we've got here the essential lighthouse. And the lighthouse keeper's cottage. Not often you see that thrown in as well. Very good, I like that. Now rivers. Rivers, very straight. Very, very straight. Little pool at the top there, that's not too bad. And we've got another one over here, once again. Not wending, not winding, just a pool, a river, straight out into the ocean. Nothing wrong with that at all, really, to be honest with you. And the beach, the sandy beach. Definitely a possible resort build here, I think. More treasure islands. I wonder if there are sharks in them thar waters, because if there's not, I reckon I could probably just about make that. Who am I kidding? I'd be dead within 30 metres. I'd be dead. I'd be gone. Oh, the asthma would get me. Oh yeah. Now, there's a few outlying islands. This one here, crescent shaped. It's workable, you know. You could build on that. You could definitely do something with that. I think Flux would enjoy that island actually. A couple of outlying islands here, just on the edge of the map. I think I'd build my manor house out here just to get away from the masses, you know. Like a bit of peace and quiet, me. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Shipping routes. Yeah, pretty much covered all the way around the map. Doesn't go through the bridges, which takes away any problems with that. Yeah, so pretty nice map. I like it. You could grumble a little about the roads and the rail, but to be honest with you, if you don't mind undoing the few little problems that are there, this is a very good map and would possibly get my seal of approval on another day, but not today. So next up is Utica, New York by ahobaica. Now, this isn't New York City, this is upstate New York, and from what I've managed to work out, it appears to be a similar sort of distance from New York City as it is from Boston, Montreal and Ottawa. Now, here's your resources. Not really a resource-laden map, unless you want to do forestry. As you can tell, though, the roads are laid down. Clearly, this has been based on Utica. Utica? See, I've never used the phrase upstate New York in context before today. And I've never said Utica before, and I had to Google it to find out how to say it. And, well, now, I've had a close look down at street level, and I got very confused. Because, I mean, this river system does seem to work. And I thought I'd worked out what went where on the map. You know, there's a zoo, a Utica zoo, and there's a university and so forth, and I managed to work out on the roads roughly where they should go, and I was going to point them out to you guys. And then I figured out that actually I must be wrong, because the river system was upside down, which frankly is north is south, south is north. So how I worked it out, I thought that the zoo was going to be here. No, it's not there, because this is the wrong side of the river for the zoo. And over here, this there's a Walmart there, according to my figurings, except for it's not, because it's the wrong side of the river. And this is a Sunny Institute or Sunny Polytechnic or Sunny University or something, except for it's not, because I'm on the wrong side, and it's all laden out for iron ore. So I've got the map upside down, but it does seem to fit. So I don't know whether that's my mistake or ahobaica's mistake. It can't be my mistake, surely. Never. Not that I've ever been to Utica. Now, we're looking at the roads, and I think you can spot... I'm not going to say it. I know that this road layout has been done to try and match the actual layout. Well, look. This is messy. This is poor. Some of the lines don't connect properly. This is just too tight. Now, I appreciate it's not designed to have this much crammed into the map, and I know that. Now, I've had a look at these bridges as well, and the bridges, they're not suspension bridges by any stretch of the imagination. They're quite low, almost residential bridges rather than massive monolith bridges. And it's a shame that that's not been realised. Can this ship possibly get under that bridge? Is there any chance at all that that is going to make it? Oh, no, of course there's not. Look, nah. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Still, anyways, we're looking at more issues. Look, there's no reason for that at all. That could have been worked using the Move It mod. And this bridge here, once again, look, raised, and it's not raised. Honestly, trust me, I've had a look. This bridge is not raised. Well, raised across the river, clearly. It is raised across the river, but not across the land, and not to that extent. It's a shame. Well, if you want to build on a ready-made grid, this could be the map for you. You're going to want to tinker a few of the roads or whatever, but it's going to save you a lot of roads laying, I've got to say. And I do like the geography as well. Very flat, lots of good build planes, a very interesting river system as well. Not a bad map. I just get rid of all those roads personally. That's just me though. Next up, finally, Utoni Bay by Orange. Now, is this orange or orange? Who knows? Let's have a look. But that thumbnail looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at that. Let's check those resources. And I'm not going to argue with these resources at all. Absolutely spiffing. There's a good English word for you, isn't it? Spiffing. Very happy with that. Let's rattle on then. Now, look, this is the quality here. Got a little bit of very shallow water with, you can see the shingle underneath, you can see the water flowing across. This is beautiful. I could sit and watch this, well, for a couple more moments. And this headland is glorious. I love this headland. I'm not sure what you'd build down there, but that is just lovely. And the bay, Utoni Bay, or it could be Utoni Bay. Perhaps I'm still pronouncing it as in Utica. And it's just coincidence that Utoni and Utica appeared in the same episode. But hey, this first build plane here is very nice. Perfect bridge. Can't argue with that bridge. And then down over the railway. Let's just check, make sure trains can get under it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Across there. And another build plane here. Now I'm going to have one tiny, weeny little grumble here. That one-way section in the middle there, going the wrong way. That's it. That is all I can find to grumble about there. A wrongly pointed one-way arrow. Loving that. This then goes off into the hills. Loving this. This pass is beautiful. If we went the other way though, we've got a little build plane there. Nothing wrong with that at all. And then we skip by into the wilderness. Lots of traffic on this road already. And off into the fog. Now the rail. And the rail we've got, I think it's pretty cool. One that just goes off into the to the fog there. And another one that comes in and across. Let's just check this. No, that's perfect. Perfect bridge. No grumbles about that bridge at all. Here, this is where a main city will probably be. And then follow this over the hill. Where are we going with this? Dead ends there. Oh, now that's probably a little too close to the river to be able to do anything with. Speaking of rivers, here's where the stream begins. This is a nice looking stream, I've got to say. And then down to this part of the river here. Now this, I think it's probably a bit too small to be a suspension bridge. But that said, everything else about it is perfect. And that looks really icy. Very, very cold looking map, I've got to say. Minus the snow. These islands, I'm not sold on. I've got to be honest with you. Kind of a bit bayou kind of feeling about it. But just doesn't look right. In context with the rest of the map. It's kind of like one little area that just doesn't really fit. Whereas this island here does fit. It just kind of goes with the rest of the map. And there's that little wash connecting it. Kind of like that. Shipping. Well, basically, where do you want to put your docks? Anywhere? Yeah. Is there a waterfront? Yeah, it'll work. Now, build planes up in the mountains. And there's no problem at all. This is a lovely mountain building area. Works fine. Very happy with that. So options of build planes and mountain builds. No grumbles at all. And then this little outcrop here and the rock. Put your wellies on. Oh, look at that. You can just step across there. Very nice. Rocks under the water as well. You can make them out. Look at that. Perfect. And up onto the stone. Well, there's no question that this has got to get the BonBonB seal of approval. Way. Right. Well, what a map. And well, what a good few maps today, I think. And we've got some more as well coming up on Saturday. So don't forget to comment, like, and you must subscribe if you don't want to miss it, of course. I've been BonBonB. You've been very welcome.